We are road tripping the Oregon coast and headed to California. Hey vlog! We have a super exciting weekend, jam-packed. It's gonna be fun. We are hitting the southern Oregon coast and we're headed down to California to see the redwoods. It's gonna be so much fun. We've been driving for about 2 hours and we still have another 2 hours until we hit Bandon Beach, which is our first stop of our little road trip. And we just stopped to get some more gas and to get a little donut and coffee. Let's go! Yay! We finally made it to Bandon Beach! Woo.
I love PB&Js.
We packed Sammy's. We finished up at Bandon Beach. It was cold and rainy, but we survived. It was still very cool to see. We are headed about 30 minutes south and we're going to Cape Blanco Lighthouse. Pray that it stops raining. The rain held off for a little bit, but it's coming right back in. We're rushing back to the car. Whoa. Natural bridges, and we passed two girls and they said to take this secret little trail. Instead of going to the left, you go to the trail on the right, and we're gonna check it out, see if it's good. And we ended up finding that little trail. To the left is the viewpoint, but to the right there is a sneaky little trail. It takes you out like onto one of the giant rocks pretty much. So glad that we found that little spot. Now we are headed to the last spot for the Oregon coast portion of our road trip. We are headed to Harris Beach State Park. It's low tide right now, so I'm hoping we can see some stuff in some tide pools. Let's go! So we finished up at Harris Beach State Park. Super glad that we got to see some tide pools and stuff. We are literally so hungry. We are going to get some dinner now. Also, we officially are in California, but I forgot to record the sign. We're officially in California.
I see a baby.
We are checked into our hotel. She's nothing fancy. We got dinner. Dinner was good. It was a little bit pricey, but that's okay. And then we checked in and we're here, but that's it for the night. So good night. We'll see you tomorrow to spend the day in California. Good morning. Today's the day we go to Redwood National Park. We checked out of our hotel, grabbed some coffees, and we are driving to a trailhead, but we decided to take the long way and go through the forest. And we've just rolled up on some of our first redwoods, and Nick is absolutely loving it. So we're just gonna get out right here and take a couple pictures. We are heading to Stout Grove Trailhead. Today's gonna be super good. It's a little bit foggy. It looks a little spooky, scary, but we're super excited for today. First trail has officially begun. Redwood National and State Parks is made up of 3 state parks and 1 national park. We are currently in Jedediah Smith State Park, which is the northernmost part of all of them. So this is where we're starting for the day. I'm not sure how far south we'll go. We might end up going all the way to the national park. We'll see. I think it's about an hour, hour and a half from here, but this is where we're starting out. So we stopped at one of the visitor centers just to grab a little map and stuff. The lady told us about this trail that is one of the newer ones. It's called the Grove of Titans, and it has some of the biggest trees in this area of the forest. Just parked the car and we're headed up. Blessed with the sunshine today. Our next stop was thru Tree, which is a redwood that you can drive through. I believe they have 3 of these throughout the parks. Afterwards, we had lunch at a local diner, which was so good. Then we stopped at the Trees of Mystery. It's an area of the Redwoods that's more of a theme park vibe. We didn't pay for admission, but we checked out the gift shop. We are now starting our final hike of the day, Simpson Reed Trail. Easy hike, but this is our last little hike through the Redwoods.
This one is giant, dude.
Heading out, back to the car. I think that was my favorite trail of them all.
Same. That was my favorite.
That had some really big ones. That was a good one. Simpson Reed, the best one. It's a happy birthday to Mr. Nicholas. It is Nick's birthday, so we have a long weekend, an extra day off, and today we are headed to Astoria. We're not really sure what there is to do there. We're just gonna kind of hang out, get something to eat, and go from there. On our way, we are stopping at Cannon Beach. Just get out for a little bit and walk around, and then we're headed to Astoria. Let's go! Birthday vlog! We are finished in Astoria. This is the cutest little town. We really had no expectations. We just kind of showed up. We got something to eat and we were just gonna walk around. We discovered the trolley and that's where we met John and Joe. And they were super sweet. They took us on a little trolley ride, told us all about the city. Afterwards, we headed up to Astoria Column, which is a giant tower thing. You can go to the top. So we climbed the steps, went to the top. Amazing views, beautiful city, super cute place. I don't know if you could spend a ton of time here, but if you're interested in the history and stuff, it's super cute and super nice. Now we have a 2-hour drive back to Portland. That's it for the birthday weekend.
Would you live here?
We've
Dude, go! And Kaylee's about to pass out.